Good morning from Nauti Part and Irwin 32. Yes, we are back at it again today. So I decided today I'm going to start playing around with the engine. As you can see, see if I can get this thing to start today. I got some new fuel. Like I said, my tank is full of old gas. It's actually varnish. So I'm just going to see if I can get this thing just to turn over and fire over real quick. If I can do that, then I'll run some water to it. I'll probably put something in the impeller just to keep it lubricated. I'm going to change it anyways for peace of mind, so it's not really going to be a big deal. If it turns over for me, tries to start, then yeah, I'll shut it down and then hurry up and get some water flowing to this thing and then let the water work. So, but that's what we're doing today. Okay, so I was just going to start pumping some fuel through here, but I just pulled the drain plug out for the, if we can see it here, I can turn on my screen. Alright, well, so we can see I pulled out the drain plug for the carburetor, and down inside there was all this nasty sediment. So, change of plans, I'm pulling the carb off completely, and going to clean her out, see what we got going on here. So it should be fun, but let's watch as I take this bugger apart again. Okay, well, as you see, no carburetor, no engine running today. So, the plan is, I already checked the parts, took me about 2 minutes. The plan is, geez, what is it? I think it's $5 for the gasket, so that's not a biggie. And it's just the one gasket, and I think it was $3 for the little intake gasket. I said I might have to replace it, I could do. So I'm just going to order both of those tonight when I get home. So I'll have those. I'm going to pull the carburetor apart a little further, check out the rest of the jets and see what they look like, and I might look for a whole set if they have it. But for now, I'm going to pull Teak. So I'm going to start pulling some of these reels off, these easy ones, and I'm going to start doing those today. So I'll pull them off, sand them, and then go from there, and then I gotta work on this big reel. So, but I figure I'll at least get some of it done. You can see this one's got some damage. So I don't know if I can straighten this back out, soak it in water, or steam it, or whatever. If not, I know my brother and I, we can make one without a problem. So since we have the one that we need, so that should be all right. But we'll figure this one out. I might be able to get that come back. So, but not a big deal. But so let's work on that. Okay, so I've got a couple coats of teak on. And it's soaking it up like I knew it would. So it's going to take a bunch more. These are just the 2 hand rails on the port side. So they're sitting there out of the way. And they're really soaking it up. Hasn't been done in forever.
Hi, it's boat day. Hi. Hi. Okay, so we're going to work on painting the V-Bird. So they, as you seen in the last episode, they had all this spray glued felt on, and we've already started trying to sand it off, and it just plugs the sanding disc up. So I have a wire wheel on my grinder, and I'm taking off the majority of it so we can get the stickies off so we can paint this a nice gray. Alright, Keelin's getting us taped off, masked off. She says, dang it. She's trying to get it. We started here, so we'll be ready for paint. Interior is going to be a nice gray color, light gray. It's got burgundy cushions. I am not paying the money to have them redone because they look like they've never been used. So we're going to have a gray and burgundy interior. Works good for a Naughty Pirate, I think. Alright. Keelin is painting. We're starting this interior. So like I said, gray, light gray interior to complement the wood and the burgundy cushions that we have. I think that'll be a nice combination. So this will lighten up a little bit as it dries.
Oh, there's some water.
And we have some water. Alright. So we just had a little rainstorm come through, and that is the water's coming in because of the deck rail, the tow rail I pulled off. They're coming in the holes. You can see a spot where it's coming in, so I might crawl up there and see if I can plug that real quick. Check back with you in a minute. Okay, one wet coat of gray, one coat done. You can see the blue getting gone. And once that dries, Keelin's got to do another coat. So there's actually most of it starting to get dry. So if you can see the wet spots in there, but I think this is going to turn out alright. It'll be a test spot, so see how it looks with the gray. I think it'll look pretty good. I'm not a fan of the baby blue. And the ceiling, I didn't realize it, and she did. And that's a lighter blue color, so that's going to become white. And the floor is going to be white. So hence the mess on the floor. That'll be all taped off and redone. So, and then wood stain wood, I'm not going to paint over that beautiful wood. She did a good job so far. Real good job. So it's coming along. I am going to work on the engine. I just finished cleaning the carburetor, getting a new gasket on. Got a new intake gasket to put on, so we're going to put that on. And then I'm going to unhook this old fuel line and hook up, I have a gallon of gas up here. I'm going to hook up a hose to where the fuel inlet is at and start pumping some through the manual fuel pump here. So I gotta get this, and if you look back there, I gotta get that hose off. That's the copper line coming from the tank, which should be shut off, or we'd be leaking right now. And then I'm gonna put my hose over the top of that fitting, and then siphon it right from the gas tank or gas can, and go from there. You hear that? It tells me the pump's still pumping good. I can actually feel air coming out of here, so we're gonna do that.
Alright, I'm having some serious camera issues. We are trying to get this engine to start. It's trying to start. It's starting to crank over, starting to start. So I need to play around with a bunch of like the choke and the throttle at the same time. So let's see if we can get it going. Kind of upset all the camera problems I'm having. And I don't know if I'll be able to download this one to my computer or not. So we'll see. See if I can get this thing to even cooperate enough to stay in one spot for me. Alright, let's see what we can do. And she's trying. Choke off. My knee was probably in the way, wasn't it? Holy cow, she's running. She's trying. Let's see what we can do here. Don't think she's running on all of them, but she's running. Definitely needs some running. Choke. Maybe half choke. Let's try half choke. Carrying 40 pounds of oil pressure. Bad thing is that's about full throttle. Okay. Well, there it runs.